It was.
Yes, that was some.
So you're going to land. You can drop wherever you want, but just note there's AA on the airfields and AA over other spots. If you were to come in from the south or the north and egress to the west,
from here.
you'll be fine. But otherwise, I'm gonna have all the AA set to hold fire while you drop. After the drop's concluded, I'll put the AA back online. The JU planes are set to 60-second respawns. So you can, you know, if you die, they'll respawn. But digressing here, you're going to paradrop on the tank range. I'm not going to fuck you outright. I hope you guys trust me on that part. Tank crews can find some Vics to take. Your goal here, there are two. The first is to try to keep any experimental tanks that you know, find in the tank range, and by the end of the op, bring them to the extract routes. And then your second objective is to trash both of the airfields on your way out. They both have a bunch of planes and storage, and blow them up, and probably destroy the AA there too. Easy. There's also a bunch of question mark locations. They might have goodies there, they might be duds, yada da. There's also marked checkpoint locations done by recon forces. So yeah, this is just open world. Also, there's a HQ over at the military unit. It's probably not a good idea to assault it, but you know, you do you. You're not gonna believe this, but someone already dropped and they're in the fucking top left corner of the map. Like, they're closer to us than the AO. That's so beautiful.
Wow.
Amazing.
I'm gonna go drive over there and pick him up.
Like, he's over in 000088 numpad 3. One of them just hit V and plateaued. Amazing.
Went so well the last time.
No, it didn't.
Let's give him a warm
Half the people fucking died because they didn't follow Jump Master.
Alright. Well, this is gonna be bad. We're probably gonna have to do a re-insert jump.
With AA.
With the AA, yep.
Fuck me.
Yeah, boy.
You know what? On second thought, if they were stupid enough to jump out of an airplane too soon, they'd be probably stupid enough to jump out of the truck before I stopped.
I was just about to say that, Outcast, as you went to go grab a truck.
Maybe there was a magic one.
That's
Look who it is.
Alright.
Could have guessed it was.
Since they fucked up the drop, I'm just gonna kill off some of the guys immediately.
You done goofed.
On the way. So you jumped well before the jump. I told you to jump, so yes.
We're gonna have to do some microing here.
Instead of using the script.
Why were you doing
That-
that? Just don't touch anything.
Stand up, jump.
Oh my god.
Look at the bright side. At least we can listen to the whistling.
Tank crews need to be on the next plane though, because they're gonna need the tanks.
No, they will be.
Oh, yeah.
Big crews in command. Reinserts will be low priority.
One time's landing.
Well, we got Ice Dragon on, or we got the other.
Oh wow.
I mean, if that's ice right now.
That looks a bit nose heavy down.
Oh, it'll be fine.
4, 3,
Flare.
2, 1.
Fine.
He's a little hot, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
You're a little hot, but yeah.
Nice, man.
Hello.
You
fuck up
as
The person who landed.
Liru, how accurate did you make the AA?
90. What AA? There's no AA online right now.
Fucking rifleman, I was landing right on top of the rifleman and fucking pops up and aimbots me in the face.
Liru?
What?
It's something I just
Mine
It doesn't help
network
that the
card
person in the
just
door in
killed
front of
itself.
me
Can I get a
stuck.
TP to kill him?
Can you you moved to
Just get a redrop, because you were going to be dead on impact anyway.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I
it'll
was
say
flopping
static
inside the
point
compound.
in blue.
Yeah, well, one plane's already back, and I'm sure the other one will jump. Spartans who jumped, like, way off course is actually making it back to his group, so that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
That plane can't carry everyone.
Well, guess what? The other plane's coming back. It's just a little further to the north.
What? All the people. Good.
You just...
Get out of my way.
Oh, it's a... I was like, what? Did he throw a dud or something?
Understood. On the way.
Alright, so that rifle squad's coming around. We got a few guys here. People are otherwise still a tad scattered. And these guys are sprinting over. So far, a little messy, but that's to be expected from a World War II paradrop. Looks like they were all able to fit in that one anyway. So they'll take off. Other plane will come back. I'm not going to put the AA on yet, because I think they need a little breather. Wouldn't you agree? Oh no, Seymour's gonna run right into a Soviet group. Nope, someone notices. Yeah, he's taking the last of them. Feel free to switch to a combat fighter. They just got shot. So these guys out here, they're making their way to the combat scene. We got this one box that has weaponry over here. We've got another box over here. And we have a third box somewhere around here. But there's three in a trifecta around this area. So actually the third one might be... Yeah, the third one's right there. So there's plenty of weaponry for everyone. But yeah, after this I'll be teleporting any reinserts via a Halo drop script from Achilles. And we might need it, because, you know, people are still separated. Seymour being a bit slow to bring him. That's okay, he was probably really fucked up. Is Sergeant Fluffers in this? Yes! He's in one of these towers, I think.
Can you delete the dead fin that's blowing a whistle?
He's not spawned out. Disregard. Even in death, the man whistles. He's deleted, but I think the whistle's still going, so cack.
Copy.
You will forever whistle. So we're hearing that loud rifle. That's actually the anti-tank rifle, yep. A light unit to counter some of that stuff. Ice Dragon prepping his drop again. There goes Malin. There's another guy, and reinforcements are on the way. This is mainly the tank crew. But they gotta be careful landing in these trees. That's why I gave this large open area. But even so, it looks like we got two right here. Spartan's making his way into the AO. Devenser fixes his leg. And here comes everyone else. So they'll rendezvous here. They need to find the other weapon caches. Outcast, he got booped, so maybe he'll be saved. And Falcon also got booped. But they're a bit far out. Maybe they'll be found, maybe they won't. We got other people grabbing gear. Got that anti-tank guy still going. Sniper Wolf coming in. We'll see what role he picks. Probably he'll be a pilot. But I do have this KV2 here.
Copy that.
I can actually repaste him, so...
Ground forces, you've got a friendly bird overhead.
And there's Granite. I'm gonna start putting my AA online now. I've got a few different positions where it is, so let's see. We got that one, we got this big one over here at the shooting range. We got this one at the base.
I hate it when people talk over you while you're trying to yell out names for people to jump, and then in your frustration and anger, you hit eject and not the actual static line.
That's a big oof.
Like, I'm yelling out, shut up, lock it up, Iceberg continues to talk. I tell him to shut up, he continues to talk.
Yeah.
Finally, I start calling out names for people because, you know, we can't do numbers.
Yeah.
And as I'm calling out names for people, everybody starts talking.
Yep. Here, Ice Dragon just landed. I know Falcon also died. Wolf's also, I think, going in. Nope. Alright, so...
Okay.
I'll just have Ice Dragon bring you both, or bring the three of you. Hey, Ice, you on net?
I hear the jump did not go well.
No, no it did not.
That is what happens when you let idiots fly. Oh no.
It wasn't the pilots, it was more so people are talking over each other while they're trying to call two to jump, and it's really funny.
I just copy people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Ice coming in to go drop you in the AO.
No, I was yelling at them, but me being me, they don't listen.
Just gotta yell louder.
Alright, so they're at the other crate.
Oh, my mic.
You have to speak the language of people. Oh god. Is that your speed
That tank is now engaging. Doing massive damage to Devincer's Vic. They return fire. That was a miss. The guy on top is down. He gets hit again. Player base needs to pull away. It looks like Dowling is hit as well. Someone quickly changing out, going in the driver's seat. He's pulling that Vic back. We got another guy down right here. So that tank, it looks like it's not able to pen the armor.
Probably because we're in the debug zone.
You guys might want to wait a second for Bill to join in too, unless he'll take pilot. So, up to you. Okay. So now it's gonna be a matter of me having, you know, small amounts of QRF come in. Yep, they found the JS2, the Super Stalin Vic. Stalin IS2, there it is. But maybe to get out of that T-34 and stop engaging the KV might not have been the best idea. But then again, they are taking a bigger barrel out. I'll give them an insta-kill if they land the shot. They're engaging with machine gun. Oh man, that just... Look at that damage. Gun's disabled right off the bat. Seeing some shots from downrange. I think that's Bill in the debug corner. Yeah, so he's spawning in now. Granite's doing flybys. My AA does not want to cooperate.
Standing by. Standing by.
I'm gonna just go over to all of them and respawn them. Sometimes they get glitched out when they're spawned from the Eden editor.
Waiting. Waiting.
That's okay, and I got a script to recount all the AI anyway, so.
Yeah, got a lot of dead vehicles in that depot.
Looks like they got that tank repaired.
From 2 west by the long arms.
a lot of AT rifles for this. Seymour's still back here. Now they're just pushing up with that IS-2.
Yeah, I got Urals, a AAA, like mix.
Now this is just a matter of me garrisoning the other areas around here.
Got me all the machine gun room on.
And we'll see how everything goes. Yeah, Fluffers is in here somewhere. I made this mission file weeks ago, so I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys. I have no idea where I put him. But he's in here. I gave him an AT rifle. The ones that you'll see the two-man infantry teams using. So if we find him, we'll find him. That's gonna piss off the AA. Hearing some sort of whistling as well. Looks like these guys bailed out. They'll be dropping either pick up enemy weapons or something else. This guy getting out to repair his Vic. They didn't finish him off. That's a little terrifying.
Roger. On the way. Copy. On the way.
Nope, so they gunned him down. Yep, and then we've got, you know, two more. That's a 3483, and then that's a KV2 with a cannon. Now you're seeing that AA gun starting to do some work here. Red Army, I'm going to send
Awaiting orders. Ready.
these guys to go down.
Roger. Standing by.
I'm gonna get this position booped up here. Yeah, now it's just a matter of seeing where they move to, where they mobilize to. There's Wolf, there's Bill, there's Falcon, and now we should see Outcast. There he is.
Alright, I've got destroy the one-time hero, but I've destroyed the one-time AAA, so you should get the go to the facility.
Yeah, so that's gonna cook off. That already is basically there so that they can either capture it or bomb it. But if they bomb it and one of the Vics blows up with rockets, I'm just having everything cook off. Makes it easier on me. Yep, so they're calling that in, that it set off a chain.
On the way. Welcome. Yeah, sorry about that. We're in KV2 now.
Hey, Etta, so, Ice is landing. Just ask him to drop you.
Okay. I said team took the IS-2.
And I'll try to update with where they're, going.
Alright, thank you.
Are they gonna go for the T-34 like they always do? That's a T-26. That's even earlier. Hot damn.
Awaiting orders. Waiting.
So I'm gonna have these guys. The sawmill's a dud, but I'm just gonna have these guys come in. Say to drop you over the sawmill and then just follow the gunshots. So you're hearing that AT rifle fire again. He's using that as a sniper. Well, okay, you didn't have to do that over side. You just had to go up and... Yeah.
He was actually coming back. I thought he was just circling around up there.
No, he's landing.
Alright. See you later then.
Yep, have fun. What is that? SPGSU? Not a bad pick.
Infantry far on the side of the hill.
And now I can also send armor at them
Oh shit, triple A the airfield.
when I so choose.
Standing by. Roger.
So right now I'm going to focus on garrisoning areas around them that they might hit.
Hey, ground units, we're in an SU-85 coming up from the drop zone.
Affirm, friendly SU-85. Be advised there we have a friendly KV-2, KV-1, IS-2, T-3485, and scout car.
Interrogative, there's only 2 tank crews.
Special boys, find some
We were
good
told
vehicles.
mostly in brief that we're basically to get vehicles, so...
Alright, whatever.
We'll ditch it and skull all of them, don't worry.
I said, yeah, like... the tank crews get... I guess they converted that to everyone gets vehicles. But when I say get vehicles, I... whatever. I literally said the special... it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
This is Alpha, question mark, looks mostly clear. We're pushing into it right now, about 20 meters from the barn, pretty much.
What makes you have AT? Is it because of grenades or something?
Tank
Yeah, it's
crew
grenades.
one of the tank crews requests you take that IS-2 over, like, the KV.
Where's the homicidal rabbit? I don't know. It's
Literally anything
somewhere.
on the field.
Break. Do we have a tank in the drop zone right now?
Do not believe so. Other than you, we've all filed out of there.
I don't need to hide myself. I'm well out of the range, but I guess it would be better if I did it. You guys are right.
Ground force, if anyone sees player Falcon, just let them know that we're currently at that western question mark objective sawmill. Still reading his MIA.
Affirm.
Send the motorcycle up. Oh, that just disabled their gun, but they lit him on fire.
Like that wind line is.
Affirm.
Well, I think I found my thumbnail for the video. That's a big ouch right there. Whew. Also, by the way, guys, we have another op after this. It's going to be the next Far Cry op. It's going to be a little more slow-paced than what we normally do, but, you know, if you like story-bound stuff, it's definitely going to be your type. Also, with the aircraft constantly flying around, it's going to make things a little bit harder for my infantry to maneuver around, so
Charlie,
keep that in mind.
Location?
Air is currently heading northeast. I'm turning back around to fly over you.
Here's Air asking for Charlie.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, I'm going to send this puppy
Break,
in.
do we have a scout car?
Affirm.
Alright. Sorry, I'm dropping his bomb right now because they aimbot with it really hard. Like, it'll be guided onto tanks, and that's why I'm very
pushing south-southeast,
light
so
to
we can get
use
towards the
my
airfield. Don't need to be fucking about with the sawmill. This
airplanes.
is a fucking QRF route.
You know, and it would be bullshit if they were to, you know, be able to blow up the tanks immediately.
Sniper, what are you in now?
There's an enemy motorcycle driving into our thing. That's pretty memey.
Tank destroyer, are you friendly? Tank destroyer, are you friendly?
Yes, SU-85 is friendly. SU-85 tank destroyer is friendly.
I might need to listen to the radio.
This is Alpha, fucking enemy IS-2 to the south. Copy, area is it just fire? Affirm, it's firing northwards.
Victor's housing heat on that. Coming.
Best meme ever. Why have card games on motorcycles if you can have machine guns on motorcycles?
I got fighters.
There's Edda being dropped off, so he just has to follow the carnage.
Cover that.
You guys need to switch to another net for this.
KV2, are you damaged?
Hey,
Zero
firm, just
Cobra.
some gun and turret damage, nothing severe.
SU-85 swapped out to a T-34.
Understood. All forces continue moving south. IS-2 or T-34.
Some of these guys pull back.
Where the crest is, see if you can get a good line of sight on the airfield.
And hopefully by separating them, they'll go a bit quicker. It'll just take them a hot second. These guys are duking out with that aircraft up there. So you're seeing them engage from a bit more range. I think by now we can delete all these bodies.
And IS, thanks for the suppressive files across this field.
Solid copy.
Gonna send these guys up. Hear the whistling of aircraft. There's AA firing at Granite. So, we got a good little combined arms thing going here. Ed looks like he's looting stuff for a gun.
T-34 on Ridge, is that friendly?
Yes. Keep your ears open. T-34 is
Alpha
friendly.
Awaiting orders.
Alpha's charging the question mark from the northwest. Special boy should have eyes on.
Hey, from we're already near the farmstead.
Affirm, hair already hit this and everything looks pretty much dead, apart from probably stragglers.
Just confirming, have we got a T-34 up on a ridge line east of the...
Yes.
Holy shit.
Thanks guys for the confirmation position.
They confirmed that 3 times.
When we're supposed to only have 2 tanks and everyone else has 1.
Tanks up supposedly. I'm in an armor crew and you're in an armor crew, so no one else should be in armor.
Pretty sure armor crews split up because they don't need all 5 to man 1 tank.
Here, you guys want to see something main?
There's only 3 per squad.
Oh, well then, fuck me, I guess.
This is Alpha IS-2 enemy belief.
Jeez.
Oh, that's here for you?
I'm surprised that grenade didn't do as much damage. Anyway, friendly tanks coming up. I'm going to simply have this be, since these aren't enterable.
Southeast, free to southeast, please.
All tanks, be advised, Russian forces with German Panzerschreck equipment. They're carrying PPSHs with stick mags, green uniforms. Keep an eye out for them.
Oh! Well, I got yeeted.
So, question mark secure. We're gonna pull south.
Ouch!
Into the woods.
What, is Edda gonna go on the motorcycle? It's beautiful.
Yes, KV, how many can you fit in the back, like on the Vic itself?
This thing's coming up now.
KV, IS 6. 6.
Alright, I've got 7. Fuck it. May as well mount up on both of them, or rockets mechanized for now.
We're getting some people.
Be advised, AT guns to the southeast at the airfield. Defensive AT guns. Take them out from distance.
Solid copy. Understood. Understood.
There's Ice doing a bombing run. Doesn't oof himself, but AA guns are still alive. You gotta be a little closer to do damage. That's why I kinda like them. This guy's looking in the fucking air. I'm gonna look down, see if I can get any pot shots. Don't use PP too much, you'll go blind. Yeah, right. I can't tell this guy to look down. He's gonna keep, like, aggroing on the airplanes. So it makes it a little bit hard to have him play defensive. Especially since I want him kind of overwatching that aspect. But, you know, we work with what we can.
Do you need help with the AT gun, Ground?
Ground can't do anything about the AT gun.
Standing by. Understood.
So, you know, I'm using the outside areas as reinforcing routes.
Understood. Understood.
Decent bomb strike. I also have access to Artie, but I'm not going to utilize it. He's going for it. Got it hitting the track, so it's not bad. That's the weakness of, you know, having the tanks in one section and the other. So yeah, definitely damaged the frame of it. Let's see, this is, that's a T-3485. Got the infantry on the flank. Got these two tanks right here that are just chilling at this point. Ice taking some flak fire.
I assume you're taking damage. Are you good or not?
We're fine. Engaging some kind of tank destroyer to the south.
34, contact southwest.
Affirm.
So just keeping in mind all my AA here, I gotta make sure they still have ammo too. We're assuming that, you know, because I have copies of logistics fix, one of them being ammo.
Two enemy tanks currently shooting north with friendly enemy.
He's making this hard. Boop. There we go. That was who? Cross?
Be advised, SU something or other destroyed on south.
Yeah. So that fix doing alright. This force coming over on the left here.
I'm seeing.
That infantry squad's gonna be useless because they're hunkered down by air assets, so we're gonna just manually move them up. They were just an infantry squad.
Waiting.
So I can say they repositioned to here by now. Soviet forces on these guys' flanks. Luxy running up real close and gets shot. Probably by friendlies. And this Air Cobra is still here. Interestingly enough. I'm gonna bring a second Air Cobra in a bit. Otherwise, Granite's getting his thing R&R'd right now.
T-34 regrouping, then we gotta keep pulling southeast.
Copy.
Uh-oh.
Driving around, checking out these huge tree hitboxes.
Decent, guys.
I haven't spawned anything. Whew. This is high. That desync wasn't caused by me, so I'm trying to find the source.
It was most likely the plane that got shot down later.
Hey firm.
Ground forces, my two positions, but not receiving southeast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll give update every like 5 months or so.
All forces, this is high. Scratch that. All pilots, this is high. I'm gonna replace your planes because that was some pretty hefty stuff. So granted, if you could RTB and land, that would be nice.
Copy.
What did you say?
Grenade.
Don't worry about it, you're not a pilot.
Standing by.
Infantry, we're ready to cover you across the field, but I don't think you're going to be...
We're gonna give them flak wolves instead because I know those work. But apparently the JUs want to cause massive desync, so... Oh, he's tracking it.
We're talking about the main forces in the woods that are getting into shooting.
This is up, we'll just rush down to the field and hopefully get to shoot something.
Yep, we're here. So we'll cover you.
What was that? Something sniped him. Ouch.
Hi, this is Tanker of KV2.
Oh, might have been him. This is high, it's on traffic.
We just got randomly exploded by nothing from the seams of it.
Yeah, I'll mulligan it. I think I know what killed you, but I can't prove it, so whatever. Because that gun would be pointed that way. I think it's because they hit a fucking fence and it exploded. Arma's a beautiful game, isn't it? Alright, getting that force back in.
Can I put a confirm or not? Confirm one.
I mean, they're throwing grenades, I'll throw grenades back.
Airfield or not? Oh, doesn't know.
Woo! That thing's got some oomph, jeez. Operation's going fine, Remesis. Sorry I'm not looking at chat too much. It's on my laptop, of all things.
Special boys, are you attacking that northern CP from the bottom southern one?
But watch this, there's probably going to be another spike here.
Try and challenge.
Yeah, so those JUs are not...
Yeah,
don't use those JUs if you're using Iron Front.
Your southwest,
oh! Silver taking a big frickin' burst. He's not down though, interestingly enough.
Advise HQ gun near burning wrecked truck is cleared. Come back.
So Ed is still following the destruction. So I'm gonna go ahead and move myself up. Let me see if there's anything Red Army-wise that I could
you got
deploy.
contact southeast in the open field on both levels.
Yeah, some BAs.
Understood.
Actually, the front one we're probably gonna want to move here.
You clear these buildings real quick before we move it.
Hey, farm.
Slashy comes up, gets shot.
Airfield.
Looks like that tank's cooking off, and those forces are getting hit pretty badly at this time. Let's see, infantry, Red Army.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna get these guys garrisoned over here real quick.
This is Vic Crew. Do we have any ammo trucks on this airfield? Okay. We are down to 2 AP.
And find another tank.
There are ammo trucks on the airfield.
Infantry at northwest end of airfield. Be advised. There's infantry coming from your northeast off the hill. Not sure friendly.
Great, Jesus. Fucking auto cannons engaging us from across the airfield. My guys are getting torn the fuck up.
34, 2 armored cars southeast along the road.
Oh, hopefully that overpressure doesn't hurt these guys. One armored car sniped in the water. Her driver is still alive. 2 IC having to step up. Oh, and there goes the ammo Vic. Other armored car is engaging. Got lit on fire. Her gun's down. Really love tanks in World War II mod set because they do not mess around. And now you're seeing some machine gun fire to make sure it's dead. Got these 2 poor bastards running from their lives. Running for. God, I have a speech impediment. Alright. Otherwise, they're backing that KV-2 up.
B-34 pushing 1 ditch over the road while we overwatch them.
We see. We put 3 rounds into this little scout car, but it's still like driving or something? We don't know.
It looks like he killed the gunner at least.
Ground to all 4, destroy those planes on the runway.
Whew. Trying to put some AT on them. And we have this little lag in and out. So I think it landed in the infantry in front of the tank, which is even worse.
Good strafe air, good effect. Alright, they took hits, but they didn't blow up.
Now this guy climb out. Onion just standing there, tanking it. And there's an airstrike coming in from Ice Dragon using his Maxim gun, which is just a higher caliber. We saw it on the Air Cobras. It's the German equivalent. They only got 30 rounds of it, but it does a shit ton of damage. I think it's time to bring in my 2 other Air Cobras I was talking about. What I'm actually going to see if I can do is, yes.
That compound to the east.
So I'm just going to template this guy. And with that template, they don't have the bomb, therefore they can't be a threat to tanks. Because, like I said earlier, they will frickin'... They'll act as GPUs. Even though it's World War II, and they will hit tanks and mess them up pretty bad, if not just outright destroy them. But otherwise, first airfield taken out. Unfortunately, the R&R Vics were taken, so they won't be able to rearm any of their tanks. But they've been bringing a lot with them, so they can always just go back if they left them anywhere. But we're going to delete bodies on their rear here. Otherwise, I've also turned the tank gun around in case they wanted to use it.
Tanks might have already killed your fun.
Solid copy.
That's a big oof.
There's still at least 1 guy in the compound, so you might have something to shoot at.
That's still a big oof.
Yeah, half of my other squad is probably breaching the compound pretty soon, so maybe they'll kill them. Or maybe
there's definitely enemies in there, so hop on in there.
I'm going to send a rifle squad up just so they have something to shoot at, because you hear them complaining that there's nothing to shoot at because, you know, air and tanks are being effective. But this is only halfway through the op, so we still have plenty of other stuff to do. Let me get rid of these bodies over here. And those bodies in the forest. There's air flying by.
New fighters.
This is Alpha.
They're set to defend only because of the aircraft.
They affirm, airs engaging.
Ground forces, can we at least confirm that this airfield's been fucking dunked so we can actually proceed onwards?
Yes, it has been dunked.
Right, so we don't actually need to be here.
Adderface having a frickin' fence fall on him, but he seems okay. Yeah, these Vics are toast. But, I mean, that's further proof. There was a set of R&R, so, you know, if they just assault it without doing a bunch of collateral, similar to what they did with the Artie site over there, they could use it and make it a little easier for themselves. Got that grenade off, at least. Hey, KJ. Basketball, thanks for the host. And yeah, if you want to multi-twitch to see their ground POVs, I think there's 4 of them streaming it.
The fence line on the road proceeding eastbound.
It's Barbarian, Procyon,
Castle. I don't want to fucking deal with it.
Outcast, and one other. I think Iceberg. I think they're all ground POVs. I'm not sure if we have any air ones.
Can we confirm that the ammo VX6 southeast is...
Yep, so they are trying to engage each other.
Ammovic might be good to go. It's actually not smoking anymore. You can check.
Ammo, I'm just gonna tell you guys, ammo's dead.
We just told you on the radio that it's dead.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Thank you.
There's a lot of people talking
For the words, it's dead.
over.
Maybe you catch it.
There's been a lot of repeating stuff over the net. You know, people say something. Tempestal, I believe he was on the ground. I'll just TP him in when he's back. These guys getting medicked up. They are going to, so Iceberg's down. They will need a mech to pull back and get him up.
Crossroads, are you planning on moving out anytime soon?
Alucard, thanks for the 7-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Eastbound on the north side of the fence.
Copy that, thank you.
Alpha, I don't know how many people we can take on board, but we might be able to carry some bodies.
Yeah, we got...
Alright, so I'm going to start garrisoning other areas here.
And the ground command team, or Charlie, whatever.
We can
ground command's in their own bay.
Hey, AS2, you still got room for us?
Let's see. Red Army, tank troops.
So we can hold 9 total.
Put a Sherman under here,
But
why
I'm not
not?
sitting here for much longer. Figure out what you want to do.
IS2.
Does IS2 go ahead?
We're coming upon your ass, we'll mountain up. We've got 6 times body.
Come back, what's that? Copy.
And I'm just going to throw these guys around. So far, I will say, this has definitely been one of the more fun maps I've played with. No, you're not doing that. If you ever see people climb down ladders from positions you wanted to say, I'm just remote control them real quick, have them climb back up, and they won't do it again. Fun fact.
This is as team model, so I'll just do Delta for fuck's sake. Delta's moving eastbound down the road with the IS-2 mounted up.
Please, it's always the submachine gunners too, I don't know why.
Trail damage from the southern airfield to the northeastern one.
Yeah, Frost is streaming, that means he didn't... I asked 3 times for people if they were streaming, if they wanted to give me their link. People are fine to stream and not give me their link, I don't care.
I'll tell you when.
But, yeah, for any of my ops, people are always allowed to stream or record. But I always say, hey, if you want, you know, some more attention, give me the multi-twitch and I'll try to help you out, you know? So for this one, infantry, I'm gonna do...
Ready for orders.
Yeah.
Alpha 34, we're gonna start pulling north-northeast and go between 2 question marks.
Put those guys up.
Looks like
You're hearing that flag.
Point, there's AA there. Saw it shooting at planes.
Hey, firm.
And just make a big patrol. Just trying to think, what would be another good counter right now?
Delta, confirm the black line that I've drawn out is a good rapper or take towards secondary airfield, or do you have an alternative in mind?
Yeah, we'll do some T-34s.
No, that seems like the most direct route. There's the most checkpoints, and that gets us there pretty direct. Let's do it.
You're still seeing some of their pilots.
Do you want us to pull all the way east and then
firing on them
at the shooting range, or do you want us to go to the airfield?
I'm gonna take a copy of logistics Vix and put him over at the shooting range.
We can drop a bump on it if needed.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I just saw at least one gun firing, but...
Have these guys down. You know, so that way if they want to rearm their Vix, they can rearm them. And I'll make that into a little tough objective, you know? So let's see, they're gonna basically go down the main road. I will be using Artie, though, because now they're starting to come in line with it. Now you're having some fighters strafe. I'll give him that one because he got directed on the big gun.
One down.
Also, that looks pretty cinematic.
Off the side, all good job.
So, I'll teleport myself up so we can keep hearing their comms.
Ground to all forces, alternate route drawn in red in case we take heavy contact at sector.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this machine gun.
KV2, how many men can you carry?
We can carry 6 plus as many in the tank.
I've been slow on YouTube uploads recently, guys. I apologize. I've been working on a lot of cool stuff, and I'll be putting a video up probably by Monday now. I wanted to get it up today, but just couldn't get the time.
Right, Delta apparently has their own vehicle, the IS-2, so Alpha could mount up on both of your tanks, KV-2 and T-34.
Oh! Leave it to fucking sniper and build a fucking shoot another plane down with their tank. That's the reason they're tier 5 and tier 4. Some of my best fucking players. Oh, and they just nailed that bitch.
You missed.
Bomb was close, but no cigar. AA is now firing on ice. Oh, and it manages to tag him.
We just lost our air.
Oh, a lot of good plays close by. I gotta respawn his plane. It's because the JUs I was using, they were causing some lag spikes. Granite trying to come in. I'm gonna give him that kill. Now he's quickly trying to wave off. Whew! But I still have a second tank over here.
We need to get this going. There's Yaks still flying around.
Ah, that is the shit I love watching. So there's Ice Dragon's plane going down.
No.
Granted, you got one of the tanks. I'll be nice.
Yeah.
I'll be nice. Cause that was some pretty good plays.
Give me a scouting run on that military unit marker on the eastern side of the map.
Copy.
Okay, yes, the 5 VK.
Let's go. Mountain, let's roll.
So I'll put those down right there, so that way the ground
This
crews
is Alpha.
can have
We
some
mounted up at least
better stuff. But it looks like they are
T-34. We're to your
cutting
north.
left.
The KV-2.
Ground, this is Delta being like...
You look like an IS-2, sorry.
Ground, this is Delta.
Go ahead.
Delta's pushing north to that heights marker. We dismount from the IS-2 after it started taking fire. We're about 300 out from the heights.
Alright, so I'm gonna start getting this position.
Roger, we're trailing behind you in the scout car.
I've got eyes on the display. I'm gonna try and make a run on.
If you have the confidence, go for it. It'll make your life a bit easier.
He is free to try.
Hey, armored car, top of the hill, fucking doing a little deer hunter stand.
So I spotted one of my snipers. Granted, I think just did a high altitude bombing. Usually they go a little lower for their bombing runs, but I think that was just a scouting run. I'm gonna refill their ammo. Oh yeah, he definitely tried. That was a big miss. But that was the right type of bomb to use in that situation. So tank's now trying to snipe that other tank. They're trading rounds from quite a ways away. But I am gonna start having artillery fire out. So let's see, suppressive fire. He did not copy that order. Okay, let's just,
KV2, I'm asking you guys to get in. You and please continue pulling north-northeast.
Nope, he might not have the ammo.
Sniper.
That's an oof on my end. Granite coming in. Another bomb dropped. Perfect hit.
All armor, we do have a tank far, about 1,200 meters east.
Literally on target, and it took out all 3 guns.
Noted.
Beautiful.
AAA's gone silent.
It's an absolutely beautiful shot. Not shot, but bomb drop, but you get what I mean.
Going around that military unit, or you can help us cast the heist marker.
Ready. Awaiting orders.
Can we confirm that we're going up the road to the airfield?
Awaiting orders.
Affirm.
Okay.
We're checking out the heist marker right now, and then proceeding along the road.
Awaiting orders.
Like I said, I'm making this a position they do not want to attack.
If we come into contact, we'll divert on the red route.
Or I guess not this one. Alright, I'm gonna drag these 2 over to here.
Other tanks, you guys know you're supposed to be going north, right?
We're engaging with a tank.
KV2, where are you going?
KV2, you're in bunker buster.
So I'm behind a hill now, so...
I think he knows what he is. I'm asking where he thinks he's going, because he's heading toward the southeast point.
And he has half of Alpha.
Alright, let's get an infantry squad.
IS-2 is black on AP, all we have is HE.
Commander, it may not be the smartest of ideas for you to drive on top of a fucking hilltop that you wanted us to clear out. Let infantry deal with that.
Hey, firm, we'll stick on this side.
Let's get this position going. I did tell them in brief
Tank
that
East
this
is
might not be the
with.
best place for them to hit, but, you know,
deal
we'll
with
see
it.
what they decide to do.
Hey, firm, disengage and assist infantry.
Also, I'm noticing it's getting a little framey because of all the stuff I have spawned in right now.
Ground reference mark on the question mark to the east.
But I will get that fixed in a little bit.
Hey, firm, that's the shooting range. Thank you for the info. Military units about 2 clicks north of that.
And when I get closer, I'll
ground
put some more
Delta.
stuff down.
Go.
Delta's got our hands on 2 mortar tubes. Are we okay to just level that fucking castle to the west as we're taking plinks from that area?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
So I got the mortars.
Just be sure to scuttle them before you leave.
So I hear that tank up there.
Alpha and T-34, yeah, check out that. They see the buildings to the north of highest marker.
Checking up the road.
Disregard about those mortars. Ground is fucking doing out the range guards for it.
Hey, firm, in that case, just scuttle them and let's move on.
Sniper, we got contact west across the road, the ridge line. 3 lines.
Ground, be advised about 200 meters due north of your position. There is a squad of infantry.
Make some guesses with
just
the
west of
AT. I think I whiffed both of those shots way over. So I guess I'll have these guys charge the tanks and see what happens, since they do have a lot of AT.
3 guys down. That's by the T-34 by the north side of the heights marker.
Oh, they got a lot of people down. They're gonna need a medic.
Break. Literally by the building.
Hey, firm.
I got these guys running in as well. I'll give it a little bit of time, but I'll respawn those air cobras.
On the map, got 3
I'm gonna delete those guys.
So if we could get a medic over here, it'd be helpful. Make that 5 down, including a medic.
Oh, found where they blew up some of the planes.
Ground Delta's pushing north.
I can't delete that because that's
from Heights Hill.
messy.
IS-2, reverse. We got like 3 bazookas in front of us.
On the way.
So they're pulling back. Alright, one of you's gonna grow a brain. Get to the gunner's seat here. Only crew one of them, but that's gonna force them to drop a bomb. But at this point, they're gonna, you know, start firing. So I'm gonna give them a little breather. They're crossing over.
To destroy those mortars.
They're gonna have air bomb the top of that hill to destroy that mortar position.
Say again?
Can we confirm all infantry are off of Heights Hill? My guys are off there, so we can drop them.
Granite took 2 hits.
The mortars on that hill.
You were the only squad up there. So
Trying to evade. I think his engine might be down.
Yeah,
nope, he's good. He's doing some crazy evasive maneuvers.
Go back.
And there's the there's Ice Dragon firing with his weapon, and I think that's gonna cook off those trucks.
Ground reference is off Vix. There's still AAA up there.
Yeah, so I don't think these guys were ever these guys were never respawned, so they're still doing that little glitch out. That should help them a bit better. So yeah, we're definitely about halfway through. They just gotta kill that airfield.
Alright, looks like the mass cas is well under control.
They can maneuver in. So, I'm thinking, we don't have to garrison that squad yet, but I'm just gonna put a squad or 2 there. They're reporting that the mass cas is under control. Good. So yeah, other than the beginning, there hasn't been a single KIA yet.
Hey, as be advised, Iceberg's on his way to your rough location. He's got an AT rifle and he's looking for you.
Understood. We're holding it for about 5 more minutes.
Got all these Vics kind of maneuvering around. But I'll send them another squad or 2 up the road in a bit.
He will be more to your south.
This is Alpha. We wanting back up, or are we pushing on foot?
Arma, this is Delta. I've not had any eyes on AT soldiers. We've been taking out majority of the infantry for you.
This is ground, wait 1. Let me see if we should mount up or not.
I'm gonna put those guys in the bunker base, whatever.
Grab the air.
Ice taking a lot of flack here. Goes in for the bomb. It's a miss. Kills that guy in the tower, though.
Also, yeah, ground forces, just stay on foot and approach the town.
Gonna give it a few more minutes and mobilize some more air cobras. Now you have a lot of flak firing at Ice. He might be in trouble. Oh, he dead. Ouch. Now they're firing on Granite. That was a rear hit. Another close hit as well. Granite doing the best he can to evade that flak fire. There's a lot of it.
IS-2, slow roll a little bit. Infantry's just now entering the woods.
So I'm going to TP up. We got 2 more tanks coming in.
Coming in 2x5 air, come again.
Come in.
Affirm.
Alright, so player base has... I'm not sure if they're going to divert and hit either of those positions. Again, those are optional. They will be bloody, but, you know, if they want to have more action, they can just come up the road. But I do have Vix coming up to hit them.
Solid copy.
Gonna delete more of the stuff back here. And Ice Dragon can use that one, and since we have 2 pilots, I'll just, you know, make sure those are both respawned. Actually, no, I'll keep the 3 because it's easier, just copy-paste like that. Oh, you weren't supposed to leave that base. I should have cut your fuel.
Delta confirms no contact times now.
Affirm. In that case, let's mount
I guess
up.
the Soviets got angry.
Oh, what was that? I just got hit.
Armor in the open field, 315 northwest. We got it.
Now this is where we coordinate with that one to flank.
Enemy IS-2.
No, instead he's going for the KV-2. He's got Iceberg has the AT gun. He's firing at the IS-2.
Target designation is going to be relative to red smoke.
There goes that tank.
It's down.
It's not. It's still mobile.
Copy. Well, the other one's down. We're pushing.
This is Alpha. Armored car just blew up by farm.
Reference left of red smoke, 100 meters.
I think these fences are killing them. Let's see, Outcast and Barbarian.
Thank you, High.
This is High. Don't run over brown fences with your Vix. I think that insta-kills you.
Yeah, either the brown fences or the brown bound.
Did they just Girls on Panzers, another armored Vic with a weaker Vic? Let me guess, T-34 again. T-34, and they did it against the JS2. I'm not surprised. Bill and Sniper, they're the two guys in that tank. They love doing that tactic. They will completely outmaneuver a heavier Vic, go right behind it, line up their gun straight in the engine, and just pound it until it explodes. We see that all the time with those two players between the Zeus anti-Stasi stuff and today. They've also shot down a fucking plane today with their guns, so no surprise that they're doing that.
This is Vic Crew, do we still have any?
We're like a casual match of World of Tanks, yeah, right?
Man, you really gotta listen to your radio. No, we just killed it.
So, let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Okay, ground back on station. Can I get an update?
So I'm gonna start setting up these because I think they're gonna beeline it.
What do you got?
Got about a handful of infantry, about 20 meters north in the low ground.
Copy. You get KB2 up there, so they should be able to dump that.
If we're winning the skirmish. There's a good plane
Just to
on the
put some
right side
stuff
that you
up
can
there.
wheel yourself up on. It's got some good fire lines.
So these guys I'm just gonna go ahead and delete.
Alright, this is ground. I have both the IS-2 and T-34 up.
Affirm.
Awesome. Cool, we'll just push it through the town. Alright, keep it up. Y'all know what to do.
We still have other tanks around here.
Back on station.
We are a little overdue for those new Air Cobras. So let me just make sure I don't see any bombs underneath. Good, because again, they their bombs act like GPUs, so they will fucking hone in on friendly tanks, even if they're moving away.
34, you're kind of killing Alpha.
Can't they dodge shrapnel?
Nope.
Well, copy. Well, maybe someone should be providing security on the left side of the road instead of our HE rounds.
So they're still moving up. They're going to go right for that airfield. So I'm going to send squads up from their right to try to flank them.
Solid copy.
And say that they're coming from these positions.
Ready for orders. Copy.
Otherwise, again, good job so far. But yeah, fun fact, if you hit fences, they apparently blow up tanks. Lovely. Well, I'm pretty sure, so they were firing HE into here to make sure that there was nobody there, but the shrapnel was hitting friendlies because no one wanted to provide security on the left.
You able to pick us up?
We'll see.
Another squads of planes in. I forgot to change their marker, so I'm going to do that now. Set to seek and destroy. Ice Dragon looks like he might be going for an RTB.
2 new fighter contacts trying to engage.
Granite's cutting around. So Iceberg's firing with the anti-tank rifle, trying to get a lucky hit. I mean, we've already seen some crazy shit today, so I wouldn't put it past him if he's able to get away with it. And again, the fighters are stalling the tank movements.
You and T-34, we're gonna start mounting up on you if that's okay.
So I'm gonna grab both of these guys, get them R&R'd. It's pretty up. All right, so with Zeusing, there's occasionally something I like to call the drag glitch, where if you click somewhere on the map after you have something selected, or if you try to select something, you can accidentally drag it because the server, you know, has a little bit of millisecond lag. And yeah, once in a while I do it, and it's gets messy. So Granite is smoking a little bit. We'll see if this other fighter tries to get on his 6. He is. But Granite has today been doing really well, so I doubt he'll be under that much pressure. Infantry have loaded up in the back of the tanks here. Looks like they're going to do a cross over this open field. Oh, now the AA that's rearmed is starting to get on Granite too. Other AA is also firing on him. It's not looking good for Granite.
IS-2 and T-34.
He's still doing his best to outmaneuver him though.
No, we have a couple more seats.
Just one more.
Ice Dragon looks like he is quickly
Tanks
taking
be
off.
advised, got enemy armor southeast engaging KV2. My squad had to dismount and bail.
We got some infantry running up. Yep, there is a tank firing from all the way over here. It's really keyholing them.
Bearing the target's about 170.
Oh no.
That's the whole definition of
They're trying to stop, drop, and roll.
KV2 is dead.
Iceberg and Malin were able to do it. Owie. There goes the KV2.
That was fucking scary.
Alright, who died?
I cannot hear any whistle. It must be my client then.
I'll get you guys brought back in about a minute or two.
Okay.
It'll be via Halo drop, so.
Yeah, no worries.
So finally, we have 2 casualties today.
Let's find a new gun then.
That's why you stop, drop, and roll, boils, because if you notice, the 2 people that stopped, dropped, and rolled were able to survive. Oh, God. Oh, one of them did not take the... He's all sorts of wrong. I don't know whose body that is, but ooh. They're...
It's definitely
I think they're gonna need, not a body bag, but probably, I don't even know. Maybe 2 for that.
I don't know why Malin's not respawned yet.
If you stop, drop, and roll after you're on fire, you survive. It puts the fire out.
I tried to do that, but yeah, same here. Early. Just put on the ground. Well, because I ejected at the front of the vehicle.
Okay, so Vankrom and Ice Dragon. Alright, so set it to Halo. Player. It's Vankrom. And then the other one's Flying Finn, right? Yep. And then just when I do another teleport, I gotta make sure I set it that way, so Zeus, none. I'll end up right there.
Through the open field.
Well, more around the giant hill open field thing, but that general...
So we got some guys firing against these guys.
You can literally pull northwest into the woods in the
This
village.
squad's all the way over here. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like Air is still trying to engage these two fighters.
IS-2, to your right, south.
Ooh, I got a bazooka.
Barry.
And a good shot.
This is ground, we're getting shelled.
Gonna run in the
Hey,
bush.
need you here so we
Bound
can run
Crom
up
looks
the
like he
fuck-
crashed, so I'll just have to teleport him in when I see him rejoin. Otherwise, yeah, they just ran him over. Seymour's also here. And they... Oh my god! Oh, that was great! They just run out and shoot Seymour in the leg! Oh!
Christ, I was trying to take him out.
Oh, that was beautiful! Okay. That was interesting. Hearing those flat guns firing off. It's like they shot one down. Granite, unfortunately, went down as well. So let me see. I don't have a Focke-Wulf on spawn. Just the top Focke-Wulf, yep.
Ready.
So we'll just put that back down.
T-34 took a fucking a shell from the east of the road, not sure origin or what fucking tank it was. All I know is I decked about 5 of us.
Alright, so these guys might finally be seen coming out again. I'm gonna rally them to go
Copy.
to the
And
middle.
load your casualties. We're good to go.
Hey, load.
This Stewart's finally coming
Alpha's
in.
marked their pause, at least half of it. We have to also 2 from ground
But
command.
yeah, the rest of the infantry are gonna stay defensive. I'm thinking, well, probably in 18 minutes I'll bring in another convoy from somewhere. We'll do it from here. And see where that goes.
Tank, northwest.
I think I can finally delete some of this stuff.
Stewart, Russian Stewart, northwest.
Roger.
Yeah, this is a puny little tank. That's, it's a light scout tank. What the hell?
Oh no, the bush will stop it. Should everyone shut up? Go to whisper. Won't even see a dude glitching out on top. Don't worry about it.
What are they?
Yeah, took on.
I don't want to know. Stewart's actually putting up a little bit of a fight here. Oh, never mind, she dead. And there goes the cook-off for her.
Us, the bush people.
Stop.
Everyone, get out of the bush.
Supplies.
Here are the any-ground forces. How copy?
Alright. I need a head count. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, well, everyone's here. Amazing.
Good. We don't listen.
This is Alpha. We've regrouped at Alpha holding 82028. We're gonna start pulling north-northeast.
So these guns have stopped. I'm assuming it's because they're out of ammo. Oh, well, no. It's okay, they're getting a rearm anyway.
We have no armor support, but we do have a Panzerschreck and a couple of Panzerfaust.
That's fine. The important thing is we have wheels to get us out of here.
We don't.
Or tracks in that case.
Solid copy.
Do we need exactly wheels to extract, or can we just walk?
This is high. It's implied that you ride on the backs of the tanks that you bring with you, so...
Unless they all die.
It's gonna be a long walk. Well, rest in peace, the QRF I was sending. Hot damn. Shoot him down. Oh, he's going in for another bomb. Get him! I don't want him to bomb my airfield. Hit him! Ah, no, there's the bomb. Too late. Oh!
Should I, where are the rest of the families?
They were small bombs, though. All right, you should be dead. But the other one's okay.
Already attacking the airfield, or still going towards it?
Smashing right towards the airfield. I haven't got north otherwise.
Sniper, we got to the south. We're
Get him!
Get out of the way.
Did he drop another? No, he did not. They're relying on guns. Granite coming in for the kill! There goes my entire airfield. At least the logistics Vics are still alive. Amazing. That's gonna be a little laggy. Hot damn. Alright, let me delete everything that is just outside of the AO at this point. Wow, that squad I spawned in from the beginning of the fucking ops still did not move from that position.
Hey, tank crew. Looks like Bancrom just got dropped in as we were leaving. Yeah.
He's probably got legs, yeah.
He's probably
No, I'm not saying go back for him. I'm just letting you know that he's back in, but he's been stranded.
He's got legs. It's okay.
Don't care.
Alright.
Unless you want us to derail the operation for one guy.
I just said I.
Break, this is Alpha. Could somebody eliminate that AA? They're engaging Alpha to the southwest in the woods. We're also engaging infantry.
Standing by. Awaiting orders. Understood. On the way.
Send some cool tanks. So apparently this AA was firing at Alpha over here. They look okay. Except for that guy. Oh, nope, he woke up. But everyone else is hella dead. Oh, it looks like they got the R&R Vix.
Whilst we push towards target.
Send up my Vix. Bancrom, he's looting the... Oh, gosh. I think he had to, like, skirmish around this... I don't even know what to call it, a body. I mean, his legs are here, his torso's here, his head's there, his arm's there. Ooh.
We can't find him.
What a mess. Everything's a little red.
Mark there to your left.
Just all spaghetti.
They're not there.
Surprise.
Alright, give me this driver's seat.
They didn't update their actual position. They got an X in the woods in front of you about 300 meters, but yeah.
We'll push to him and see if we can get him.
We're pretty close to him, supposedly. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to assault without the tanks.
This is Alpha. There's a SU-85 northwest from the airfield.
Hey, firm.
Let's get out of that.
Let's deal with it.
Torso guy from Stalingrad, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the Delta Alpha's in front of you and like little pets here and there. They look like they're kind of dead.
Hey, fam, we've got a medic on standby, ready for him. We'll do triage and assess this, see if we can actually save anyone.
Oh, damn! Bruce is down over there. Bancrom, I guess he's just gonna run to where the fighting is.
Let's get a warm up.
Is Command in a scout car firing at the airfield right now?
Negative. Command is behind, in the scout car behind the IS.
Wolf pulling up!
Alpha's getting engaged by a scout car.
Dunks him. Now that guy tried to maneuver around, but I think he's a little glitched out because again, air assets make him slow down and stuff. A little tank team.
Question mark?
Affirm.
Desync from what? Okay, what? Oh, it's...
Kick granted out of the server, he's loading the map.
Alright. That's what's causing it.
They're desync.
Yep, there we go. That fixed the server.
T-34, you just had a round come in from the east. By the tree line.
Ready. On the way.
I mean, we're almost done anyway.
Awaiting orders.
We will have a Far Cry op after this, but...
IS-2 is entering the woods. We are just southwest of a black burning scout car.
Slushy just walking up. Oh, he's morphine bombing them. Let's teach Slushy why that's a bad idea.
This is Alpha. I'm pretty sure you already know, but
T-34 just went down. I'm like bugged out. I ran.
You rammed him?
Yeah.
Load the frag rounds.
We've also got what believes to be nearly about Panzer 3, I think.
Yep, but T-34 Panzer 3, Alpha's trying to run away.
If AA going to engage in the T-34 the Panzer.
Ouch. I think I was on fire. Yeah, Granite flew out of the map because he blacked out because he made too hard of a turn. And he started loading parts of the map from way far out, and that was causing the desync. So there's Bill and Sniper. Bill looks like he's gonna respawn.
Good fucking shit.
Go ahead.
Hey, Granite. Good stuff.
Hey, hi, this is Armor 2.
Yeah, what up?
Any chance we can just get like quote unquote para-dropped by the sawmill?
Wait one.
I'm not waiting on Nice Dragon.
A firm. Yeah, no, I'm doing reinserts via paradrop. Just give it another minute.
Okay.
You said by sawmill?
Yeah, there should be some tanks still left there, hopefully.
Affirm. They're still there. Halo. And then we'll be able to watch the rest of the fight. So Sniper will first.
There we go.
And there's Bill. So some of them were able to cross into the forest here for cover. We got a lot of people down. They're utilizing what they can. Well, that airfield is wrecked, so they can just leave at this point. Yeah, it's gonna be a long walk. They got one JS2 left. But here's the fun thing, guys. The past 3 missions are gonna all contribute into the last mission. And we'll see what that means soon, but the last mission is gonna be a defense mission. So everything that they bring with them, they'll be able to use in that last defense mission. The first mission portraying to how well they did in it would mean how well defended the Wehrmacht are, because they were able to A, get the HQ orders, and B, hit like every side position and see, you know, how the UK guys fought. So they're gonna be, I think they got the best ending for that one. Actually, the spies didn't leave, so I think I scored it like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I think 8 out of 10, because everything else they did flawlessly. Just the spies left instead of staying on map. So with this one, it's a matter of what they bring with them. They don't know that, though. I'm gonna make that reveal afterwards. But medics are working on people. Finn looks like he's looting bodies. He's taking one of the drum machine guns, but got more QRF coming in. So they can either leave or just stay and fight if they feel like it. But now would be a good time to leave if it were up to me. Because the objective, again, was both of those airfields.
Roger. Awaiting orders.
So now it's just all about sending stuff from afar in, but keeping their egress route open.
Ready. On the way. Awaiting orders. Understood.
And Granite just plowed into a tree. Excellent! Yeah, it looks like they're starting to cut now. It looks like I'll have one squad try to cut them off, but everything else should be fine. Bankrum still taking his time. These guys coming in a damaged KV-2. They've got a bit of a drive, but as things are standing right now, they might be able to make it and catch up with friendly forces. Rip Granite.
I don't want to talk about it.
They're moving to RTV, so I'm not going to respawn planes.
I figured as much. No, I was looking back with the camera and I got my controls.
That's fair. They're firing way in front. Don't know why. Alright. That's right, they're just Ice Dragons going for the AA sites. Gets a small bomb short, though. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
This is ground, send traffic.
Roger, I assume by you guys running to the northern side of the map to debug your indexing.
A firm, we are extracting.
A firm, give me 30 seconds. Alright, so Stalin IS-2. A BA-10. There goes Ice Dragon. And a KV-1C M42. Cool. Again, we're going to have another op after this, guys, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be a little slower paced Far Cry op.
Jawohl.
And we'll get out of that. I got to switch up my stuff here. Put TeamSpeak up.
Yeah, yeet.
Alright. So, real quick. Overall, that went really well. I think we only had we had 4 actual KIAs, both tank-related, so that was to be expected. And I'm not counting the KIAs that happened in that first beginning drop where people decided to jump early or not through the system that we use and get themselves killed because they fell out without a shoot, which I thought was great. But I'll tell you guys this is part of a little 4-mission mini campaign. Not really a mini campaign, but 4 different ops that the first 3 tie into the 4th. So what vehicles you pulled out will help you out in the 4th mission. But mission 3 will also determine a few things. So good job. Overall, I apologize. I didn't know the JUs would lag the server that bad because, you know, when I flew them around on dedicated by myself, they seemed fine. But otherwise, yeah, I thought that went pretty well, other than people constantly saying the same information over net because people weren't listening. But other than that, assets did well. Got the op done. That's all I got. Ground, go ahead.
Hey, yeah, this went pretty well. Apologies again to Finn at the beginning. It was linked to you, but I'm sure that conversation will be held in a while. But I digress. Yeah, all the teams went well. Surprisingly, we didn't get flattened into paste upon landing on the tank testing field, so that was good. Bit of an issue with people, multiple squads getting in tanks. I was fine with it for the time being because it was working, but yeah, I think Sniper was the one who started calling it out. I was like, yeah, if you're not tank crew, then just go on foot or right on the back.
Especially when we're driving captured tanks, it creates a PID issue.
Absolutely, and that was the other thing we were already talking about it, but I want to say it as well again. I mean, we know communication is probably our greatest weakness as far as actual playing, but once we worked out, hey, this tank is friendly, and it wasn't really an issue. I don't think anyone actually fired on a friendly tank, although some people tried. Other people were there to step in and be like, no, wait, that's friendly, don't fucking kill it. So in that regard, very good job. Yeah, I took a bit of a backseat to things, especially if this is a 2-op. Yeah, everyone did great.
My fucking face.
Shout out to Granite and Ice for kind of taking the less exciting roles and just kind of sticking to the air. Y'all did great as well. That's it for me. Alpha.
Overall, I think Alpha had fun. We were pretty much double the size of Delta. We were just an angry mob of 12 paratroopers running around Delta.
I didn't actually know that we never had a Bravo or Charlie that wasn't really communicated in any sense of capacity. There was literally like the world's biggest amount of like clusterfuck for the majority of it. It didn't really feel like there was much cohesion. More on the king to an angry mob. Wasn't relayed entirely in briefing that people weren't meant to be taking armor assets. We were only told loot armor assets, so it's like, okay, if you find a tank, get in it, which is where the issue was arisen, quickly rectified. It also felt like there was just no real cohesion. It literally just felt like a clusterfuck. There was times literally where people were repeating stuff that was the exact same as what was called out 5 minutes ago. And communication is a two-way street. Not only do you have to speak about what you're doing, you have to also listen. Towards the end of the op, things got better, admittedly, but it shouldn't take us nearly halfway through to 3/4 of the op to gain traction and actually understanding and coming up with the structure. This should be from the get-go.
So we're still listening to debrief.
Vic Cruz.
Yeah. Crossless tank did pretty well. Bad Wolf was good on the gun. Driver did pretty well. Devenser driving. Early on, we had a bit of a little clusterfuckery because we were in vehicles. Everybody was in vehicles, so I started hearing what vehicles people were in. But then as we were approaching enemy vehicles, it's like, wait, so we're kind of not really in a formation. So I see another tank pop up. I'm like, hey, are you guys friendly over there? Because we're not really sure. So, that was a little learning issue once we finally figured out, oh, Sniper's in his T-34 over there. We're in their RS-2. And once we've, started getting the general positioning down, we started learning, oh, yeah, okay, he's friendly. But early on it was a little thing because we weren't really in a formation or anything, so we were just kind of getting settled in.
Also, if a crew says, if you see an ammo Vic, please don't blow it up. Please don't blow them up.
One thing that I just want to address very early on, guys, and this is some shit that is actually kind of frustrating. The friendly fire incident at spawn at the beginning, just because of people using the whistle key, don't fucking, if you have the whistle, don't fucking spam it like an idiot. Leave that for fucking squad leaders when they're trying to get your attention. The friendly fire that ensued of that is the reason why we don't...
Hold on, I gotta boop out. To test this real quick. Check, check. Cool.
Just the entirety of the infantry.
Anything for pilots? It put me in the wrong channel. Fuck. There we go.
Great Barbarian, I'm so proud.
Right, if you're tier 3 and you're playing today's op, message me, I will give you the password.
I was AA today.
Yes, you were.
Liru, I've accidentally closed the conversation, so I don't have the password.
That's fine. If you're a T3, meet up in the T1 channel. We'll get to you guys in a sec.
Wait, Liru, before you go, did you see me with the fucking PTRD as an antenna in that tank?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I saw people
well,
fucking around on a bush, though. Anyway, jumping up.
I have
Okay.
I have chat histories going back. Fucking.
BRB.
Blew the whistle.
Hope you guys enjoyed the op, by the way. We have 2 more of these, and then I'm sitting on 2 different campaigns I haven't decided yet. So good luck, have fun, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks for the op.
Thanks.
Yeah, the IS-2 had a good
this one,
time.
Bill?
Anything we fired at basically died.
I'm not gonna play. No.
I don't know the use of the messenger.
I'll be honest, Wolf, Bill, this one's gonna be like heavy RP stuff and trippy shit, so might not be up your alley,
never
but
mind.
yeah.
Disregard.
Next one will be pretty combat oriented though.
Yeah, next one I
Okay.
actually might be able to play.
Cool.
And also.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this right now, guys. This one is a very heavy RP one today, like I said in the chat.
You got a lot of background
Skelly.
on here, that's somewhat.
Oh shit, sorry.
So, you know, if the RP thing isn't really your angle, if you just want to shoot shit, this isn't really your op. So, just warn you now. But anyway, I gave you guys the pass. When you get in, sit in a chair, and we'll begin.
There's a 50 megabyte mission file, guys. It's gonna take a while.